Hi, this is Camilla Blossom. I wanted to share a little more about my mentorship services. I do offer online and in person spiritual mentorship, one-on-one, privately with people, and that can be a now and then appointment, or it can be a regular series, and to really study with me as a teacher or a mentor. So I wanted to open up by sharing the kind of person that tends to be attracted to the work that I do. I do work a lot with healers, especially energy healers, people on a path, a spiritual path. Um, Also, empaths and sensitives. I really specialize on working with people with that sensitivity, emotional empath, earth empaths, people with a very refined sensitivity, and using that work for um, or using that gift for their work or for their life. I tend to work with nature intuitives, people that are very intuitive, and also people that are wanting to open and know that this is meant for them, working with nature, being an intuitive, opening their psychic gifts, opening on their spiritual path. So those are the kinds of people I work with. I tend to be very initiatory in my work. In other words, I initiate people into opening to the next spiritual level, the next spiritual openings and awakenings, kind of catalyzing that beautiful healing breakthrough. Um, so that's something that often happens. And especially in those first sessions, I like to use energy medicine, ancestral healing, fairy shamanism, the different practices that I work with, and tune into like where you're at, where your energy is in terms of your relationship, seeing the roots of your energy, how you ground. I tap into like how your grounding looks, your relationship with the earth, how your connection with source looks, how things are running and flowing, how your relationship is to the different elementals. And so that gives me a good sense and also gives you a discovery of exploring, what are you opening to? What are you working with? Are you balancing and healing? Are you releasing trauma? Is there ancestral work that you need to focus on? Is there opening to the fairy realms that wants to come through? Is there practices that you need to learn? Do you need to learn better boundaries? A lot of people come to learn about how to set really good and clear boundaries in the different realms, not just physical boundaries as a human, but also like psychic boundaries and working more shamanically in the spiritual realm. How do you be safe with protocols and in order to work with the different realms of nature spiritually and energetically, and also the ancestral or spirit realms of in those worlds. So there's a lot of really beautiful protocols and practices that I can share in the mentorship, as well as really supporting you in your spiritual awakening, in your ascension process, in your ability to be a more powerful healer and teacher. Or I'm noticing there's a lot of people that have very strong gifts and very open and intuitive and psychic, but they just need some training to kind of align some of the things they might have missed. So I really encourage people that are kind of free spirits that don't necessarily have a specific tradition or a specific structure way they follow. I like to support people like that are really creating their own healing gifts and modalities and bringing that together so that they can share that, they can embody that you can really own what is your gifts and beauty. The other thing I notice a lot that it feels very important for a lot of empaths and sensitives and people into this kind of work with elementals and fairies and or just spiritual awakening is that we really need a witness. We need someone to see us, to hear us, to honor us, to know like who we are, to see you. So if you feel that you need someone who can support you in that way, that's something I do for a lot of people. There's a lot of isolation too, because there's not as many people into this. And so I work with a lot of people around the country and even the world who don't have communities or people to relate with or can understand this kind of work. So I think my energy is very mothering. It's very safe. I hold sacred space. I set up really strong containers and help you have a place and a space to do the healing, to open and be seen, to have those experiences. And the work that I do, besides like talking and sharing and listening to your intentions, is I will take you on journeys. So, in other words, I will guide you within your own body or inner body experience. I will guide you on kind of like shamanic journeys at times, or just guide you within your spirit dimensions so that we can discover together or support you to discover, working with your guides and my guides from nature and the divine to create that space and that opportunity for healing and what's needed. So there's a lot of attunements and alignments and transmissions and healing, and then things that come through as guidance or reading the energy of what's going on. So that's included as well. So it really is like a lot of different experiences are possible in these teachings I offer. And they really help us create a good, strong foundation for what's to come and for any kind of work that we want to do that's in this field of, alternative medicine or shamanism or intuitive nature work. And so, these grounding practices, these energy clearing, these boundary, these sacred space, all these practices are really important. And then as well, for those who really want to deepen relationship, that's a big piece of what I do, is deepening relationship with, could be elementals for you, could be the trees, the flowers, the plants, kind of a flower tree whisperer, work a lot with the plant realms, love the animals, work a lot with the birds, animal realms. So those kind of realms, if you're wanting to open relationship and step into that more, or even plant a magical garden, there's ways that I can support you. Just being able to maybe see more of your gifts, see of who wants to work with you, how you can work with them, how you can open, give you rituals for that as well. So there's a lot of beauty. I've had such beautiful experiences doing this mentorship. That's why I wanted to get on here to share this, because it's such a gift for me to be working with every single soul that I've worked with and to support you all. It's a beautiful exchange of energy. And to recognize too that in this work, I am a healer, right? Mentor. That's so much, and this is such an important piece for finding teachers and guides for this work, is to make sure, that the person you're working with is really authentic. And also for you to know that I don't want you to work looking at me and putting me on a pedestal, or that I'm giving you the access to source or to these beings. Really, my job is to open up these relationships or these techniques or tools or practices so that you can have your own access, you can have your own experiences, you can have your own claiming and rebirth and growth and breakthroughs. And that's what brings me the most joy, is to empower you, to help you embody and own and be, and do that for yourself. So I'm more of the guide and support you in your blossoming. So if this sounds like a good fit, I do have a free consult that you can sign up for. I'll put the link below. And if you want to chat a little more, that's fine. If you feel like you want to book an appointment, I'll also put that below. You can go ahead and book your first session. We can do that by Zoom or phone. I am in Vancouver, Washington, near Portland, Oregon, as well, if that is close to you. And then also for those who feel like community is such an important piece for them, I do have a lot of communities that I am guiding, facilitating, and those are through Patreon community. So you can check that out on my website, which is camillablossom.com. Or if you want to go on the free consult, I can kind of explain more what I'm up to. I also have events online and in person. So those are opportunities to be with others that may share some of these things that you're excited about, share your passions, and have others that you can connect with. So however that works, and yeah, to know that these are all beautiful ways. So thank you. And I guess one more thing for those who don't know, this is a good way to be introduced to my work as well, is my book, Sacred Spirits of Gaia. You can get it on Amazon or Kindle or through me. And this is co-creating a new earth with fairies, elementals, ancestors, and nature spirit and spirits of land. And I do have a deck that goes with it. So that's another way that you can really learn kind of my stories, how I came into this work. And there's also a lot from the voices of the different spirits, that if you want to have a relationship with more of these nature spirits and ancestors and mountains and trees, this gives you rituals and ways to connect and deepen your relationship with Mother Earth. So, and that really is my motto. You know, we are not here to heal Mother Earth. We're here to heal our relationship with her. So if that resonates for you, consider mentorship. And I have on my website as well a page that shares more about the different packages I offer and the different ways you can work with me. So thank you, and love to connect with those of you who resonate with this work. So take care. Blessings to you.